Okay, so you want to see the recipes. So here is where all the recipes are located. If you're looking at meals, meal list, okay, these are under master ingredients. These are where you'll find all the recipes. So under fish and seafood, there's main ingredients. Then you come down here, you want to see pastas. So let's say you want to see one for balsamic marinade. Anything that's a bill of materials is going to be a recipe. Now you can add notes to the recipes. You can add a short description, which will show up here. You can add other notes inside the recipes. You can adjust. In order to adjust a recipe, you would come in here and you would change everything. But now if you put a note in here, that will show up in the recipe, such as only use granulated garlic for this. Do not use fresh garlic. Okay. So that is where I can't give you all the recipes. There's just too many of them to say. But if you look here, when I put in OK, that means it's been tested. But there's always refinement. So here's an example of where a short description is. Here's where the information is. Now these recipes, remember, are for servings of 10. So that's how you'd have to adjust them to compare them to your recipes. I think you put yours in at a different ratio. I think it was 4. So again, you can add notes here. You can add notes up here. And I will help you go through that. But if you want to take a quick look at recipes, this is where you would start. You would look in here, then you have rubs. Okay, there's all the rubs. You've got stuffing and mixes. Okay, there's main ingredients. That's where you're going to find most of the main recipes. Now, of course, under meats, there's all kinds of. If it just says material, then that is not a recipe because that is just a main item. It is not a, but anything that says like a build of materials would be a recipe. Now, if you look in here, you'll see the actual recipes for individual meals. So if you're looking here, you want to see, well, what's the recipe for the cordon bleu? Then you're going to see that it's got chicken breast, it's got green beans, it has a raspberry vinaigrette, and again, the raspberry vinaigrette recipe is not here, okay? It does have recipes, but if you want to see the recipe for the raspberry vinaigrette, it's in the sauces. So you'd come down here to sauces, and you would search for the raspberry vinaigrette recipe, okay? So that's a real brief tutorial on how recipes are arranged and how you can navigate them.